So I'm going to show you how I do my freezer prep, actually doing the work with the food. I've got my list, my main list of what I want to make. Today I'm not going to make all of them because I work my freezer prep into my meal plan. So as I make our dinners for the week, I'm just going to double those or triple those. Probably triple, so I'll have 2 to freeze, so that I don't have to do it all at once. So the ones I'm going to be working on today are Venison Stew, Venison Fajitas, Chicken Teriyaki, and Honey Dijon pork and green beans. I was going to do the cauli tots and the chicken nuggets today, but my son is taking a nap, so I can't turn the food processor on or I'll wake him up. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just a few tips to get started. I always get out everything that I need, so I have my favorite cutting board here with my knife. I've got out my freezer bags with my Sharpie to label them. I have my vegetables all laid out, my fruit, and I've got my meat ready to go. And then when I get to the sauces part, I'll take that stuff out and put it away as I go. So let's get started. First tip I want to give you is when you're doing this, it's easiest and you have less cleanup if you start with your vegetables first and you just wash and cut and do whatever you need with your vegetables first. Then move to your fruits. That way you can just rinse your cutting board. Then I move to my fruits, which for this meal prep I only have pineapple to do. And then from the fruits, I rinse again, and then I go to the meats. So I'm only having to wash my cutting board and my knife one time because I'm not cutting up meat in between. So I do all the fruits and vegetables and meat. I cut all that stuff up first, all in one setting, and then I label all of my bags, and then I fill all of my bags with my veggies, then with my fruits, and then with my meats, and then I go through and do the sauces. I feel like doing it assembly line style like that makes it a lot easier, a lot faster, and you're not scrambling around getting out your Worcestershire sauce a bunch of different times because you need it for multiple recipes, or you're not wasting time going back to cutting up vegetables even though you've already finished that. So assembly line style is best, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with my vegetables first. I'm just going to wash them and then cut them. Sorry I had to pause you, my son woke up. And we had to get our Shakeology made because that's what we do every afternoon when he wakes up. We have Shakeology. So I'm going to finish my vegetables. I've just got potatoes and onions to do, and then I'll be done with the veggie section. Okay, so I've got all my veggies done. I have a bowl for my chicken teriyaki, I have a bowl for my stir fry, and then I went ahead and started bags for my stew and my honey Dijon pork. And so the only other bag, what do I just do? Oh, and then I got fajitas. So we're working on 5 meals. So I have all my veggies done. So now I'm going to move on to my fruit, which I only have the pineapple left. So I'm going to rinse my cutting board because I've cut onion, and I'm not going to use all that pineapple, so the rest we'll eat, and I don't want our pineapple tasting like onion. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and label the rest of my bags so I can just put the meat directly into it. And I'm going to transfer the veggies and the fruit into the bags as well. So I'm going to get my list. I already have a bag for the stew. I already have a bag for the honey Dijon pork. I need a bag for the chicken teriyaki. I need 2 bags because I'm doubling these. Chicken teriyaki. Chicken teriyaki. So my chicken teriyaki, so I'm crossing that off. Venison fajitas. Oh, and I didn't leave onion for my fajitas, so I'm going to have to cut that up really quick before I move on to the meat. And then I need my stir fry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. So they have these nifty little stands that you can get for Ziploc bags, but I don't have those. So what I do is I use a Tupperware. It's a pitcher. Just line the bag. And I've got my bowl already, so I'm going to mix up my veggies so I get plenty of my veggies in. And I know that I've got an even mix of the veggies. So this is the stir fry that I'm going to put in. It's got broccoli, mushroom, cauliflower, carrot, onion, and then each of them will get a can of water chestnuts. Let me get my can opener out. The kitchen's no longer very organized because my son, who's 1.5, has organized it for me. So now that should sit up. And I like to fold the top of the bags over because it helps pour things in. So stir fry, so this is the rest of the stir fry. Do the chicken teriyaki. Mix everything in. Move my list so it doesn't get all wet. I'm going to dump this into a different bowl because this bowl is not big enough. Usually I'm good about not dirtying too many dishes, but I'm trying to go fast. Mix up these. Gotta make sure I get enough pineapple on both. And this is the chicken teriyaki. It's got bell pepper, onion, mushroom, and pineapple. I'm just gonna do half. Alright, so now I'm going to put the onion into the fajitas bag. And then my fajitas, and I'm going to post all the recipes if I haven't posted them already. So there's onion. In the fajitas I'm doing bell pepper. My husband and I don't really care for the green bell pepper. It's alright, but we way prefer the colored ones. So we always do the orange, yellow, and red. The rest I'm leaving for meal prep for snack. My son loves red bell pepper for snack. Okay. I cut up because I know I'm going to be doing chicken fried rice this week. So I already have my carrots and onion cut for that. So now I'm going to start doing the meat. Doesn't really matter what you start with. I have my fajitas in the pitcher already. So I'm going to start doing my fajita meat. And I'm using venison. You could use beef or chicken, whichever you prefer. We really like venison, so that's what we use. That, and we've got a ton of it. My brother got us 2 deer, so using what we have. So I am back. I ran out of time finishing the freezer meals before I had to go to dinner for my grandma's birthday. So I am back, ready to finish. So I left off, I got all the venison done. These ones. Now I need to do the chicken. Put the venison back there. Stir fry, chicken teriyaki. That is the pork. So, now I'm going to finish cutting up the meat. Alright, now that my meat's all cut up, I've got my veggies, my fruit, everything's in there. Now I need to put the sauces in. And so I'm just going to go one thing at a time and dump my sauces in, and then I'll be able to seal them up and freeze them flat. So now I'm working on sauces. So yesterday I ran out of battery while I was doing all of the seasonings and sauces, but I think you got the gist. From that point on, all I did was I had everything in the bags and I laid them flat and laid them on a cookie sheet and carried them down to my freezer, and I have them freezing flat. And I have a picture of that I'll post in the comments of this section. If you have any questions, let me know by sending me a private message, or go ahead and send me a message right on this thread.